Hi everybody, it's Michelle with day 2 of her 25-day Facebook Live challenge, and I'm going to talk to you about boundaries, barriers, having a big open heart with a big effing fence, and you'll understand what I mean by that in a minute. I almost didn't have a topic for today. My one coach, Melanie Ann Layer, she said, you know, if you're going to do a Facebook Live every day, you should be able to do a Facebook Live. Hi, Tammy. You should be able to do a Facebook Live every day because every day you should be learning something new and you should be able to talk about that. You know, sounds reasonable, right? Until you realize you don't leave the house. Carrie, hi. But I started rereading a book by Danielle Laporte. Hi, Gerald. And the book, hi Kelly, I'm going to stop saying hi for a minute or I'll never get this live done. Again, I was reading a book by Danielle Laporte and it's called White Hot Truth. Women, I'm telling you, you need to read this book. It's amazing. And the one part, I have to look down at notes because since I am quoting an author, I don't want to screw it up too badly. Anyway, the difference between boundaries and barriers. A boundary is like a fence. It's proactive. It has a gate. Energy can come in back and forth freely, and you feel at peace because you have set a boundary. In life, that means you have told people what you expect, how you wish to be treated, what you have set a boundary. You have made it clear. You have made it known. You have protected yourself with your fence, your boundary. A barrier is like carrying around a medieval shield where you're always on the offensive. It's very stressful because you didn't make your needs known and people are constantly coming at you and attacking you. Or what if they say something mean to me? Or what if they disrespect me? Or what if? There's that what if again. Well, what if happens when you don't have a successful boundary, where you were not clear with your boundaries. So now you're walking around with your medieval shield saying, back off, bitch, back off, back off. And that gets heavy, that gets exhausting. It's not peaceful, it causes anxiety, and you can't relax. This quote from her book, again, it's Danielle Laporte, White Hot Truth. It says, when you let people take advantage of you, when you ignore their mismatch between their actions and their words, when they call you things that you are not, you are disrespecting your truth, and this is the ultimate disharmony, and there can no good come from it. Because people often say that when you set a boundary, disharmony can come into your life. It's true. You can set a boundary and you're going to upset a friend. You may lose that friend. You can set a boundary and you can lose a family member. That family member could be so upset with you. That's disharmony. But it brings you peace, and your peace is more important than someone being happy with you. They need to be happy with themselves. You need to be happy with yourself. So that quote that was in there, that the ultimate disharmony is when you let people take advantage of you, when you ignore the mismatch between their actions and their words. Very important to remember that. When you allow their words you allow them to call you things that you are not, you are disrespecting your own truth, and that is the ultimate disharmony. I had to read that chapter. Is called Open Hearts, Big Effing Fence. Oh my God, I had to read that like 3 times because I thought it was amazing, especially for women. I mean, because I do talk to women about rape survival and suicide survival and stuff. But it applies to everybody, not just women. I mean, if you have to set yourself your fence, your boundary, how you expect to be treated. If you start dating someone, make sure that that's clear. If you have family members, make sure that it's clear, like, hey, this is my house here, this is my temple. you will respect and honor my temple, and I will respect and honor yours. And another thing to make sure that you remember when you're setting boundaries for yourself, I am a boundary queen. Yeah, you are, Leah, you are. When you're setting the boundaries for yourself, remember that your boundaries might not be the same boundaries as someone else. So when you go into someone else's home, their boundaries are going to be different than yours, and you'll have to ask them or recognize them or honor them in their home, as long as it doesn't cross your boundaries. Meaning, if they don't mind their husband disrespecting them, that doesn't mean you need to let their husband disrespect you. Got it? Does that make sense? But I had to share that with you. Again, the book was White Hot Truth by Danielle Laporte. Women, get it. Men, get it. It was great. I love it. And I read that chapter like 3 times. So I hope you get some benefit from it, from this live. And if you did, share it, please. Get some messages out to people. Hashtag replay so I could acknowledge you for watching my video. And if you do share, let me know so I can acknowledge you and thank you for that too. Now let's see. Kelly, hi again. Ronald, hi. I'm gonna get off now because it's hotter than Hades out here, and Kyle is moving this weekend, so I have something I need to get prepared for him, and I want to get done before Tom gets home. So love you all. See you tomorrow for day 3. Right now, day 2, I'm a rock star. Mwah. Bye.